If you've ever wondered why so many children today are facing health challenges, you're not alone. The CDC reports that a staggering 40% of kids in the US struggle with chronic illnesses, and some experts estimate that number could be even higher, closer to 50% or more. What's clear is that the conventional medical system, including the CDC and the FDA, often lags behind when it comes to recognizing and addressing the rise in chronic illnesses and neurological conditions like autism. No matter which angle we take, whether it's gut and digestive disorders, autoimmune and inflammatory conditions, or severe neurological challenges like autism spectrum disorder, ADHD, sensory processing disorder, anxiety, depression, epilepsy, the result is undeniable. Millions of children and families are suffering, and they shouldn't have to. Conventional medicine often attributes chronic illness to genetics or sheer bad luck, quickly turning to medications that only mask symptoms, and sometimes they actually create even more issues. But there's a deeper root cause that many doctors, both in traditional and even holistic healthcare, are overlooking. The reality is that chronic illness in children is rarely caused by a single factor. While genetics, toxins, and poor nutrition all play a role, they don't tell the whole story. What if we need to look beyond genetics, gluten, and glyphosate? What if alongside the overuse of medications, antibiotics, and vaccinations, there's still a missing piece? What if the most persistent and overlooked cause of chronic illness in our children is something that is hiding in plain sight? This video is for parents who feel let down by conventional healthcare, and they're exhausted from trying every natural and holistic option out there. So if you've tried medications, supplements, detox programs, hyperbaric oxygen therapy, or even tackled neuroinflammation, but still feel like something is missing, then this is for you. Deep down, if you know there's a key piece of the puzzle still unaddressed, you're going to find it here. We're going beyond the surface level discussions and diving into the real science behind chronic illness in kids, the full story that no one else is telling. So in this video, we're going to uncover the hidden link between early life stressors, nervous system dysfunction, and the chronic health challenges so many children face today. You're going to learn about the perfect storm. This is a powerful concept that explains why these issues are so widespread. Most importantly, we're going to show you how neurologically focused chiropractic care gets to the true root cause, helping your child heal naturally and more completely than nearly anything else out there. So let's start by breaking down what we call the perfect storm of early life stressors, the chain reaction that sets the stage for chronic illness in children. This complex health crisis begins with three major factors that significantly impact a child's developing nervous system. First, high levels of maternal stress during pregnancy. Whether due to physical, emotional, or environmental factors, they can create an imbalanced, overactive nervous system before a baby is even born. For some families, fertility challenges add another layer of stress, further influencing early development. Second, birth interventions and trauma, such as C-sections, forceps deliveries, inductions, vacuum extraction, or even umbilical cord complications, can lead to significant neurological stress, affecting the function and the regulation of the nervous system from the very start. Finally, early exposure to medications, antibiotics, toxins, and environmental stressors can compound these challenges, disrupting gut health, immune function, and overall neurological regulation. When all these factors collide, they create a perfect storm, leaving many children struggling with chronic conditions like colic, reflux, sensory processing issues, ADHD, and so many more. Now, on top of everything else, we have to also consider the overwhelming stress caused by excessive screen time, smartphones, and constant exposure to the internet and social media. Kids are being introduced to this digital overload long before their nervous systems are equipped to handle it, adding yet another layer of dysregulation to an already overstimulated world. Now that you understand the perfect storm, let's dive into what happens next. How nervous system dysregulation, dysfunction, dysautonomia, and subluxation play a role in chronic health challenges. When a child's developing brain and nervous system are repeatedly exposed to early life stressors, their autonomic nervous system can get stuck in a sustained fight or flight response. So this means the sympathetic nervous system is constantly switched on or turned on, keeping their body in a state of stress rather than balance. Instead of being able to rest, digest, and grow, their nervous system stays in high alert, leading to a cascade of challenges. In infants, this often looks like colic, reflux, constipation, and frequent fussiness. As toddlers and young children, it can manifest as constant meltdowns, difficulty with transition, and sensory sensitivities. And then by school age, the signs shift to impulsivity, behavior struggles, trouble focusing, and difficulty concentrating. And as these children grow into teenagers and young adults, that same nervous system imbalance can contribute to anxiety, ADHD, and other neurological challenges. What's important to understand is that these early warning signs, colic, reflux, constipation, chronic ear infections, and developmental delays, they aren't just minor issues that kids are going to grow out of. Instead, they are red flags signaling deeper neurological dysfunction and a perfect storm brewing beneath the surface. Now, once the nervous system becomes dysregulated and stuck in this sympathetic overdrive, it starts to impact the body's most essential functions: digestion, respiration, immune response, and even motor coordination take a hit, making it harder for the body to regulate itself and to heal. When the nervous system is stuck in a constant state of sympathetic overdrive, what we know as fight or flight mode, it has to prioritize survival over everything else. To do this, it essentially steals energy and resources from other critical systems in the body, disrupting their function in order to keep the body in that constant state of high alert. Now, while this stress response is designed to be temporary, when it becomes chronic, it wreaks havoc on the child's overall health and development. The first thing that we typically see that the gut and the digestive system take the first hit. So when the nervous system is in protection mode, digestion becomes a low priority. This leads to reduced motility, poor nutrient absorption, and sluggish elimination, which weakens the body's detoxification pathways. As a result, toxins, harmful bacteria, viruses, pathogens, and even parasites can accumulate since the body isn't efficiently processing and eliminating them. Over time, this creates chronic gut dysfunction, contributing to issues like constipation, food sensitivities, reflux, and even leaky gut, further fueling inflammation and immune system imbalances. Next, we typically notice that the respiratory and immune system becomes overloaded. So with the nervous system constantly revved up, the immune system shifts into hypersensitive, pro-inflammatory state. So instead of working efficiently to fight off infections and regulate inflammation, it becomes overactive, contributing to allergies and asthma, chronic infections, and autoimmune conditions. Now, additionally, Neurological and systemic inflammation are now widely recognized as key drivers in nearly every chronic condition affecting children today, from autism and ADHD to autoimmune disorders and persistent immune dysfunction. And then finally, the sensory motor system struggles to keep up. Another system significantly impacted by nervous system dysfunction and subluxation in the sensory motor system, which controls movement, coordination, and sensory processing. So when this is dysregulated, this leads to poor motor tone, coordination challenges, and delays in both gross and fine motor skills. It can also contribute to speech delays, difficulties with balance and coordination, and sensory processing struggles, causing children to either seek out excessive movement or avoid sensory input altogether. So all of these disruptions are closely connected, creating a cycle where one imbalance fuels another, making it increasingly difficult for a child's body to self-regulate and to heal. Unfortunately, conventional medicine tends to focus solely on managing symptoms, treating each system separately rather than addressing the body as an interconnected whole. Even many functional and natural medicine approaches follow a similar pattern. So using supplements, detox protocols, or dietary changes without directly addressing the underlying nervous system dysregulation at the root of all of these issues. The reality is that nervous system dysregulation, dysfunction, and dysautonomia don't show up on a standard medical test, on lab work, or blood panels. These foundational root cause issues can only be detected through advanced neurological assessments like the insight scanning technology, which allows us to see how the nervous system is functioning and then where those imbalances are occurring. So our neurological insight scans allow us to look far beyond just the symptoms, digging deeper than just the gut-brain connection or inflammation. These scans actually help us to uncover the real reasons why your child's core bodily systems are struggling, giving us a clear picture of where their nervous system is stuck in stress and imbalance. Now, the best part, your child's health challenges aren't just a matter of genetic destiny or bad luck. When we identify and address the root cause, nervous system dysfunction and dysregulation, we can help restore balance and function naturally without the need for endless medications and interventions. So at E320 Chiropractic, we use this cutting-edge insight technology to assess your child's nervous system function and then create a fully personalized care plan tailored to their unique needs. Through safe, gentle, neurologically focused chiropractic adjustments, we work to calm the storm, regulate the nervous system, and support your child's ability to heal, to grow, and to flourish. If you're ready to uncover the real root cause of your child's health struggles and explore natural drug-free solutions, click the link in our bio, send us a direct message, or drop a comment below. We can't wait to share more about how we can help you take the next step in your child's healing journey.